Hey guys, welcome back to the channel to part number 3 of Life and Death. Today is a lovely, beautiful Wednesday morning, and Walter is up boiling the kettle so that he can actually make some tea for him to drink this morning. Now, off camera, I did have them create clubs because I just feel like these two should be a part of clubs. So, Georgia has two clubs. Georgia has Knit-tastic and Golden Oldies. So basically, Golden Oldies is where they go hiking, they play cymbals, they do some gardening, and they eat. And then Knit-tastic is where they basically knit, cross stitch, and just overall be friendly. And then we have Walter, who is part of the group called Still Got It. It is Walter's group. He's the leader of Still Got It. And basically, they just feel like they're young. So it's a bunch of elderly men, and they all go out bowling, they play cymbals, they play foosball, they play pub games, and they play who's up party games. Though I do think I want to remove this activity and I want to add for food and drink. I think they would drink a little bar drinks every now and then. So I am thinking that this is the club for him. So they are probably going to gather this tonight, actually, because I do want to spend some time. I do want to spend some time with Walter. I haven't spent any time with him. I've already had a day with Georgia, and I kind of want to spend a day with Walter and his little posse. He has work in 3 hours, and he finishes at around 5 o'clock. So around 5 o'clock, we will head down to any old pub and we will have some activities. I don't know what is up with Georgia, why she decided that she wanted to sleep without clothes tonight, but Georgia's having one of her episodes this morning. I am going to have her go ahead and take a shower though. And Mr. Man here is boiling his kettle so he can have some tea. The cat is asleep on the counter. I don't know why, but we'll wait until the kettle is done. And we're going to wake up Minnie because Minnie shouldn't be sleeping on the countertop. Anyways, but they're not being hard on Minnie. They know she's just a little kitty and she's a little spoiled cat. We're gonna lecture her about jumping on the counter. Aw, it seems like he's learning. You're such a smarty pants. And we're also gonna give him a nice big hug. Georgia's up this morning. She's feeling quite happy. Just had her bath, her shower, and now she is reading a book. What is this book called? The Glutton Spiel. In a post apocalyptic city, 9 teenagers are chosen at random from their cave communities to eat until they are stuffed. Then they waddle onto the field of terrors and fight to the death. Why? The future, okay? I don't understand that. But anyways, Walter, what you gonna do? Walter's about to play chess, but I don't want him to do that. I think he's going to have some calming chamomile this morning for tea. And Georgia's gonna take her morning bike ride, which she does every morning like clockwork. She's gonna go ahead and do her morning routine, which is to ride around on the bike. Now, previously I had said that this was something that her and Walter would do together, but I feel like Walter is just like, he's a morning person that likes to get coffee or tea before he starts his day, and Georgia would prefer to get up, read a book, and then probably just head out. And the more I have them do this routine in the morning, I'm trying a little concept here to see how this all works out. But looks like Walter is coming outside and getting a whiff of the fresh air this morning. And he's just like, oh, it's a beautiful day. This tea is lovely. He's going to go ahead and clean that up. He was going to leave that, but then he remembered, oh, if Georgia comes back and sees that there, it's going to be off with my head. And I don't want that. So I think perhaps he's going to call Jeff or maybe even send a text to Jeff. So we're going to have him go ahead and do that. He is feeling very, I don't know why her thing is surrounded in all pink there, but we're going to go ahead and we are going to be social and we're going to send a text. I don't really think he's really that in depth with the phone, like adept, inept, whatever the word is when it comes to cell phones. So I feel like he would more call, but I think he could kind of chat to him instead. So I'm gonna have him do the chat. Let's pretend he didn't really just text him. I don't like because like older people they not saying that they can't text because the older people these days know how to text, but I mean like I'm thinking of them as the older people back in 1994. When I was younger, when I was in young in 1994, I was just born, but like the elderly people in 1994 probably didn't really know how to text and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyways, he is in the room here, is having a chat with Jeff, and he's just telling him, "So, are we on for a group meetup tonight?" And of course, Jeff is just like, "Yeah, man. Definitely will be seeing you tonight." Georgia is enjoying her morning ride around the neighborhood. I really wish that these places were like the ones in Henford on Bagley. Because the ones in Henford on Bagley were nice. Actually, I feel like oh crap, I clicked the wrong person. I feel like I wanted to do because Mr. Man is definitely going off to work today, and I feel like what I wanted to do is have Georgia. So let's pretend she's on a bike ride and she is let's also pretend that Ravenwood is kind of close to Henford on Bag. I would say that it is. I feel like Ravenwood is between Moonwood Mill and Henford on Bag. I don't know why. I feel that way. I feel like Strangerville is next to Oasis Springs. I also feel that Del Sol Valley is next to Oasis Springs as well. I feel like Newcrest is just right outside of Willow Creek, and right outside of Newcrest is Magnolia Promenade, and then right outside of Newcrest is also San Myshuno. And in the countryside, a little bit is Windenburg. And right next to Windenburg, you would have Glimmerbrook. And then right next to Glimmerbrook, you would have Forgotten Hollow. I also feel that right next to Windenburg, you would have Brightchester and Evergreen Harbor. And right next to San Myshuno, you would have probably a little bit of Copperdale or some San Sequoia, San Sequoia, and then Copperdale. And then Chestnut Ridge would be on the outskirts of Oasis Springs as well. And Tartosa, and these should have been vacation worlds. I'm sorry, but Tartosa should have been a vacation world. Um, which one else? This should have been a vacation world. I will not stop saying that. Sulani should have been a vacation world. Y'all gonna hate me for that, but Sulani should have been a vacation world. Anyways, enough of that. We are going down to Henford on Bagley. We're gonna go down here to the Gnome's Arms. It's not necessarily the spot I want to like have her go to, but we're going down to the Gnome's Arms today. And we're going to do a little window shopping in this specific area. So even though I said today is going to be Walter's day where we kind of focus on Walter, we kind of focus on building up his character, I also feel like in the mornings, Georgia would probably want to do some grocery shopping. Which is another reason why I feel like they would have been perfect for living in this area. Oh, look, it's Heidi. Heidi is actually a part of her club. So she's going to go over here and she is going to chat with Heidi for a little bit. Georgia, please take your bike. Why aren't you taking your bike? Put this in your inventory. And I spelled Georgia wrong. There's an F in Georgia. What? All right, so stop talking with Heidi for a little bit. Heidi is actually a part of her club as well. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of grumble about costs these days. Oh, look who's calling us, Dolores. It's good to hear your voice, Georgia. I wanted to ask you if I should go get to know Anderson Hiata a little better as a friend. I'm sure they mean well, so I say yes. All right, we're also gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the cloudy weather, and let's say hello to Alfred here, who is probably her husband. Is that her husband? I don't even know. But we've got a little bit of some grocery stalls down here, which I completely forgot about. So I think we're going to have her do a little bit of grocery shopping in Henford on Bagley. She's not really, is she working today? She's not working today. So why not have a little bit of, wait, how come she's not working today? How is she not working today? Today's Wednesday. She's working 9 o'clock. Okay, so she's about to check out some gardening stuff. We have some aubergine seeds. What else do we have over here? So basically, it seems like they're selling the exact same things except for a couple things. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get this large cross stitch hoop. We have lettuce seeds. We have mayonnaise. There is a medium stitch hoop here. Pumpkin conserve, pumpkin seeds. Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, well, we did get that cute little, watermelon seeds. We did, and vitality fertilizer. Okay, we did get that cute little garden gnome, which is going to be good. Where are the little buildings that you can window shop from? Because are they not working anymore? There used to be like you could click on the shop fronts of the windows. Now you can't? Oh, wait, because I'm clicked on the wrong freaking person. Okay, so Georgia is going to do a little bit of window shopping this morning. She's just kind of in the neighborhood, so she's just going to look around and see what's in town. And maybe I can get another thumbnail of her just kind of in town here. Okay, maybe not here. All right, so she's doing her little window shopping. You know, she's just looking. She's like, ooh, bread. I don't know. Is Walter gonna like this type of bread here? I am not sure. Also, let me know if you guys prefer this reshade or if you prefer the other one that I was using, because I'm not too sure which one I'm falling in love with yet. I do love my nice bright colored colors, but also I am enjoying this one as well. So just let me know what you guys are thinking. Who's this? Lavina Chopra. She's the village mayor. Let's go ahead and give her a friendly introduction, seeing that she is looking through the window here. Is she like... Did you really need the bike, Georgia? Okay, you know what? Because I don't know. Georgia is just... She's doing her own thing right now. She doesn't really care about anybody. She is just enjoying her time. Stop that, Greta. Shouldn't be talking about elderly people. And you're talking about them with your mother. That's not nice. Alfred Leah Dawn. Let's go ahead and give a friendly introduction. I think she was coming in here to get something. Are you gonna get a drink or something? Yeah, it seems like she was going to come in here and get a drink at the bar. So we're gonna go ahead and order our favorite drink. Let's see what our drink is. She's just like, well, I don't normally drink, but I mean, we are outside of a pub, so I might as well just indulge, even if it's for a little bit. Ian Moody. Go ahead and give him a friendly introduction as well. I love this world. It has so many little elderly people walking around. And is there supposed to be a festival or something happening today? Because I'm seeing lots of signs up, and normally I don't see this much stuff going on. But I absolutely just love this world so much. I absolutely, without a doubt, just love Henford on Bagley. I love how cozy and the atmosphere and the vibe that you get from it is just really, really nice. Anyways, stop having this conversation that you're having and let's head inside to grab our drink at the bar. So she's just like, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna head inside here and grab something from the bar. Alright, so she's gonna be like, excuse me, bartender, can I have a glass of my favorite? I don't know what her favorite drink is yet. Sarah, can you please start making my drink? Okay, looks like she's about to start making our drink now. Ooh, Ian Moody is in here. Let's go ahead and tell him an outrageous story. And let's just kind of discuss healthy relationships. Oh, okay, Sarah's doing a good job. What is our favorite drink here? So our favorite drink is the fizzy fruit drink. Oh, that's lovely. Go ahead and drink your drink. Okay, there we go. She is having her fizzy fruit drink and she is going outside to enjoy it. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Apparently, there might be. Oh, he is so handsome. Such a handsome young man. He's cute. I like that. He is cute. All right, but not for Georgia, obviously, guys. Not for Georgia. So today is supposed to be about Walter, but Walter's at work, so we're kind of just like spending time with Georgia for a little bit. And of course she's gonna reminisce. She's gonna be like, to be young and in love again. I remember when Walter and I got married. I was so beautiful. And our proposal. Why is she talking about me? She's literally talking about me. Girl, with your mom, they're such snobs. And she's whispering about this older man. Like, we're literally in front of them and they're talking about us. She's whispering about this. This young lady is so disrespectful. Young lady, hold on, I'm about to give her a funny introduction. And I'm about to be like, is there something that you would like to impart on the group? And she's like, no, we were just talking about Mr. Moody's facial hair. And we're going to be like, oh, well, I support Mr. Moody and his facial hair. You know, these days, you have to take what you get in this world. So he's like, okay, I'm going to go. Where did you put the glass? Okay, I have no idea where she just put the glass, but I'm gonna have her go ahead and use the toilet, and then I think we're gonna head home. She was basically out here for a little bit of grocery shopping. Well, basically to get some seeds to start up a garden because she has just been having these sporadic wants where she just wants to do the most random things, like she wants to travel to the library, she wants to start a will, and she also wants to dance to stereo music. We will travel to the library because I do think that she would also be a person that likes reading books. And I know I did say that I didn't want to add mods, but there is a specific mod that allows you to borrow books from the library, and I really do think that Georgia would be that type of person to, head down to the library, borrow a book, that kind of thing. So I really do feel as though maybe perhaps we can have Georgia do a little bit of some book borrowing at the library. So we're gonna have her head home. She was gonna go ahead and get to know Greta, but I'm gonna have her go ahead and head home, and I will catch you guys once we are there. Grave mistakes. While doing rounds, Walter notices a rather large crack running straight down the center of an old gravestone. Strange sigils lay carved into the sides, and a sad aura envelops him as Walter draws near. Upon a closer look, Walter sees the grave sits caked in dirt, barely legible. And Walter begins to wonder why no one has ever come to visit or bring flowers. Is it cursed or just forgotten? Either way, Walter has to do something. I would clean it as best you can, or research the gravesite. So let's research the gravesite. Walter has started his post-mortem studies. Continue delving into death to level up. Flipping through the office records, it looks like the plot belongs to a Jan Smith Tricou. Sadly, no family contact is listed for Jan. Maybe we should have possibly done a little bit of research on it. Aww, look at her. Love her. She's like, oh, Walter's home. And she is, of course, going out to give him a silly smooch. And I think we are basically going to just let her know, babe. Be like, hey, honey, how was work today? And he was like, aw, honey, work was great today. I actually had such an amazing, I love that. That is so adorable. I love that. I love the both of them. They're just so cute. Okay, so Walter's gonna let her know that he is going to have a little bit of a night out with the guys. So he's, of course, complimenting her appearance and he's just letting her, oh, honey, you look so great today. And he's going to go ahead and just have a little bit of a deep conversation with her and let her know that he is heading out with the guys tonight. So obviously, before he heads out, we're going to have him go ahead and take a shower. And obviously that was to say if they have a close relationship or not. I'm gonna have him go ahead and take a shower and then I'll catch you guys once he's out. We're gonna come down here and we're going to order a drink. We're gonna order drinks for the group, and I think tonight we are all going to have some EAPAs and just kind of have a good night at the pub. I'm also thinking of bringing out the pub games. I'm not seeing any games in this pub in particular. There is a little TV room right there, and upstairs here we have other seating areas, a little dancing thingy, but I am not seeing any of the pub thingies that would be nice. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to add some of these things to the game. For instance, let's go into bar items and let's see what we have here. I'm seeing like the bar stools and all of that stuff, but what we need is games, activities, and skills. And let's look at so we have active outdoor activities, life event activities, creative. What's in creative? I'm looking for the games and stuff. Recreation. It should be in here, right? Yes, we do. So we have this little pub board here, which I think I'm just going to remove some of these things, and we are going to add our little pub board. We're going to get rid of this table. I know we're clearing out the pub a little bit, but it is nice to have some games and stuff that your Sims can play, right? So we're going to do that. We also have Who's Up party games here. Can these go on tables or no? So we have this, which we can pop on the table here. We also have Don't Wake the Llama, but is there like the version where it's not attached to the table? Is there a version that's not attached to the table? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it. And I'm also not seeing like symbols and the other one that is there. We have a tarot deck. I'm still looking around, still trying to see if there is or there are other oh, this is so cute, this bear rug. This would be so cool in this on this lot. This would be so cool. Let's see what else. In miscellaneous, what is this? Oh, there's a hot cocoa tray? Since when? Excuse me, there's a hot cocoa tray. I'm putting that down here. I think that would be nice to have some hot cocoa during the Christmas time. I think they'll just have to play darts or something tonight, you know, because we're gonna need to find another bar, and I don't want them to be doing too much bar hopping. So we're gonna go ahead and grab an EAPA from the bar. Guys, come on, grab a drink. Go ahead and drink. Get you a drink, and we're all going to play darts. Let's play darts with Arturo, Jeff. Oh, so they were already selected. So we will play darts with Arturo, Jeff, and Shiguro. So let's go. And we're all gonna play a nice game of darts. And there's so many different little games in here. There's little different games in here. That's cool. Okay, so everybody's lined up to play some darts. It's not gonna be a very late night. Tops, I want him to be home by 12. I don't want him to stay out like past 1, 2, that kind of stuff. Oh, look, it's George. George is still in the army. Of course, we're not going to, counter that. George is still in the army, but I do think that he would be good friends with George as well. I think George has a story for himself. George is very much laid back. He is chill. He likes to sit by himself. He has a lot of trauma that he's still trying to get over. So, we're going to ask him a little bit about his job, and we're also going to reminisce on the good times because I think there was a time when they were all happy and, everybody was all happy. And then everyone just ended up branching off and doing their own thing. George has seen a lot of carnage, in the army. And so he's just at a place where he's like, very quiet and laid back. I'm actually surprised that he decided he wanted to be a part of the group, which is very funny. Let's look and see sentiments. Oh, I like that they added that there because I don't think I've ever seen that before. So it's nice to see that we have sentiments at the bottom here, and then we can see what kind of sentiments we have about with a certain sim. So they're all playing darts right now. I don't know if it's if it's Walter's turn to shoot the dart. No, I think it's Jeff. And Jeff is okay. I love how they're just all like looking at the dartboard. Okay, let's see. Go on. Uh-oh, his one went out. I love playing darts as well. I think playing darts is so good, especially when you have a scorekeeper dartboard. I think that's pretty cool as well. Oh, look at the oldies. They've all got it. Look at Walter. He's like posted up. He's like, yep, let me get this. And Walter, oh God, look at that. They're all laughing at Walter. Walter's upset because he's just like, this game sucks. It's rigged. I don't want to play anymore. So, of course, he's not going to play anymore because he's just like, this game is all rigged up. So, he's going to go ahead and he's going to grab another drink. I don't think, however, that Georgia would be okay with him drinking this much. But, I mean, he is having what seems to be a good time. So, I mean, he's just going to have another EAPA and he is going to kind of purchase a social item. What is that? Purchase a social item. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna try and see what exactly will he get when he purchases a social item. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do this. So he can purchase a costume trunk. He can purchase a soccer ball. He can purchase a football. I didn't know that this was a part of the game. Okay, well, see, this is why it's important to play this game without mods because there are certain things that I didn't even know existed here. I am going to restock this with some spiced hot cocoa. That's quite a lot of money, but we're going to restock it and then we're going to probably call everybody else to go get drinks. And Walter needs to pee, so I'm going to have him go ahead and use this. Aw, look at this cute double date couple out here. Oh, this is adorable. I love this for them. Okay, so Walter's going to use the toilet, and then I think I can have him go ahead and grab him a hot cocoa from the cocoa tray here. So it is kind of chilly, and he wants to end off the night with a nice cup of hot cocoa. So I'm going to have him go ahead and do that. And I do want him to talk a little bit more with Arturo because they're not really like friends like that. He just invited him to be a part of the group. So I think I do want him to talk to him a little bit. And Ignacio as well is actually that guy that he met in was it the first episode or the second episode that we met him just outside of our house. He was fishing. So I think it would be nice to kind of talk to him as well. So of course they're going to talk a little bit about hobbies and skills and that. And I think by midnight, Mr. Man here should be heading home. It wasn't really the most successful Elders night, but it is nice to see them all out having a good time at the pub. And of course, we are going to ask Jeff, we're going to be like, Jeff, Are you going to? Oh, them shaking hands. That is so sweet. I don't know. I've never had this much fun playing with Sims like I am having fun playing with these elders. And for the first time in my life, I can say that I am finally connecting with a Sim in a way that I never thought was possible. I am actually. What is this ghost talking about? I don't know. He's handsome. He seems very funny. Let's go ahead and give him a funny introduction. And just kind of ask him about death. It's crazy. We'll just say that Walter can see ghosts, and Walter is going to go ahead and give him a friendly introduction, talk to him. So he's reacting to the ghost's presence. And of course, I love when he said, ooh. Oh my gosh, I love these Sims so much. Like they're all just so funny, and ghosts just seem to have much more personality now. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably going to end the group outing because everybody is kind of getting tired and getting ready to go home. They are old people, even though they think they still got it. They still need to get home to their wives. So I'm going to have Walter head home, and then we are going to be ending off the episode once Walter is safely in the house. This episode might not have been the most interesting episode in the world, but I do enjoy playing with these elders. I do enjoy very much playing with these elderly Sims. So of course he's gonna come in here, he's gonna give her a little bit of a tender neck kiss, and then he's going to go ahead and express his admiration for her. She's gonna be like, honey, are you okay? Cause what is going on? He's coming in, he's kissing her on the neck, he's like, honey, what's going on? What is going on? And he's like, nothing. I've just had a good night tonight, and I just want to tell you how much I love you. And he's like, do you want a massage? And she's like, you know what? Whenever you say a massage, I'm always thinking something else. But I mean, okay. He's like, I'm gonna give you a massage. It's just a massage. And she's just like, okay, well, I trust you. Okay, so I think tonight we're gonna just have them head off to bed. She was waiting up for him, which is absolutely sweet. So I'm gonna have them both head off to bed tonight, and I will end off this episode right here. I want to thank you guys so much for coming by, checking out my channel. Let me know what you think in the comment section of the video down below. I actually want to plan a kind of like a trip, a vacation for Walter and Georgia and friends. Maybe have them go to the jungly world. They can all go there, or maybe even a nice little trip to Tartosa would be nice. A nice little vacation to Tartosa would be nice. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section of the video down below. And as always, I will see you lovely people next time. Bye guys.